I've got homes
I got homes.
in different area codes.
Area code.
I've got homes.
He's got homes.
All right, so we are talking about the zip codes, the best zip codes to live in Fort Wayne. I know that's riveting stuff when you talk about zip codes, but really it's important for you guys who are watching this channel, whether you live here in Fort Wayne or you don't, where should I move to? Where are the best places to live in Fort Wayne?
Absolutely. Some of the things that go into that decision, guys, where are you going to eat dinner, right? Where do you guys want to go out and entertain yourselves? Do you want to go to a vineyard?
Right.
Do you want to go to a theater? Do you want to go to something cultural downtown? Those are the kind of things. Maybe you just want to borrow your neighbor's lawnmower without a credit report, without actually filling out an application.
Right.
You just want to be able to trust your neighbors. Those are all the things that we'll go over. Stay tuned, guys. We'll get to that stuff for you. Yeah, like one. Look, here I am.
O2,
No, I'm
O3,
not.
O2, O2,
Here I am. No, I'm
talk about the CEO.
Those aren't gang signs, folks.
Yeah,
Those
right.
just-
You can walk around and be drunk
Yeah.
and they don't care.
Yeah, right? That's not. Oh, no. I mean, no, just a joke. That's a terrible idea.
All right, so the first one we are diving into tonight is, I mean, pretty much the best because it's the zip code I live in and you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, so, you know, we're talking about the 4-5,
Yes,
the
sir.
46845, which is really north. Really, what people think about is northwest Fort Wayne, but it's really all the way over to Tonkel Road and a little bit further,
Right.
where I live in Leo. You know, really good place. Have you heard?
Oh,
been
gosh.
there?
Yeah, we know. We get
Okay,
it. We
all
get
right.
it. There's a ton of great things about the 4-5. The school district is awesome.
Huge. Northwest Allen County Schools.
Yes.
Carroll High School, which is always highly rated.
Maple Creek's in there. You've got all of Perry Township. There's a ton of great schools in Perry Township, plus all the hospitals.
Yep. So the 4-5 is growing, just a lot of new builds as well. They're building a lot of houses up there as well. Again, new developments, new restaurants, new things to do up in the 4-5. So family friendly as well.
100%.
But yeah, the 4-5, it's one of the fastest growing areas. If you're looking for a home and want to know where should I move in Fort Wayne, 46845 is one of the most highly rated areas.
2 thumbs up from us.
Yeah, and the other great reason is the prices of homes here is really everywhere that we're going to talk about, all the zip codes. Because inflation is low here in Fort Wayne, the price of homes is going to be less than, you know, all the big cities all across the country.
Absolutely.
And that's what we hear all the time. So we know you guys are watching this and saying, all right, where should I move? And one of you has already bought a house and getting ready to move here, so we're excited to see you. But, you know, we know that this is information that you really want to know is where should I move? What's the best area to move in? Also, the 4-5, super safe as well. So,
Speaking of safe,
yeah.
let's just go right to the next zip code, which
Okay.
is one of the previous aforementioned people,
Yeah.
where they're going to be going to 46804.
Yeah, okay.
Right, 46804 is the Homestead School District, which is again a wonderful school district. Whether it's sports, it's intramurals, it's education, it's class size, whatever it is you're looking for. Again, just a great area with tons of facilities. The YMCA out there is really strong. Huge trail system out there. Fox Island is out there. There's just a ton of stuff out there. It's also one of the most desirable zip codes in Fort Wayne.
Also in the 04, you have really what people think about as the top shopping options.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with Walmart, but
Costco for me.
yeah, it's fine. But in the 04, you know, we have the mall down there.
Oh, yeah.
It's really cool because it's Jefferson Point. Von Mar is there. So if you need your turtleneck, Von Mar has it.
What did you say? That's my turtleneck. It's a great place to shop.
So
It
it's
really is.
yeah. So we have Glenburg Mall, which is kind of right in the middle of Fort Wayne, just north of downtown. But then this mall was built, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Is that old? Probably.
And they did a really nice job
Yeah,
too.
but they've kind of converted some of it, but the idea was an outdoor mall, which is nice because especially during the summer, but I don't think they thought too much about winter.
No,
like nobody
not
wants
so much.
You want to be
fountain,
indoors.
The fountain's overrated in the winter
Yeah.
for the record.
Right, but they've built so many restaurants, shops
Yes.
down there, and so that's another thing that you want to check out is the shopping that a lot of people enjoy down there. 804, once again, one of the top zip codes that people want to live, they want to move into, and so you definitely got to check out that zip code.
For our next zip code, because my brother played Little League in this zip code. No.
Your real brother.
My real brother.
my bad.
Played for Shank over at Foster Park, which is in the drum roll, please. 46807.
The 07.
The 07, the Boulevard, as they call it.
It's famous. I mean, people who live in 46807, it has its own stigma, really. It is the 07.
It's got its vibe.
It
It's got
does.
its own vibe, the 07. There's actually a bar called
Yeah.
the 07.
Right.
Yeah,
So
very cool.
This area, I would say it's a mixture. You have definitely some older couples that have lived there their whole life.
Yes.
But then
Third generation,
Yep.
fourth generation people.
But then you have a lot of young professionals. I mean, 20s, their first house.
Right.
And these houses, these like should be on TV.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I mean, absolutely beautiful homes in the 07, just historic homes. There's historic neighborhoods in the 07, which really protects the homes itself. Like you can't paint it a certain color.
Right.
You can't change windows. I know it may sound scary, but it's not that big a deal. But the 07 just has that. I mean, they have $1 million homes in the 07 too.
Absolutely. Brick, all brick, front, back, all brick. The old slate roofs,
Yep.
the green slate roofs, the big wide 6-inch copper piping,
Yeah.
or the gutters. It's a really sharp area.
So absolutely beautiful homes. Parks right there as well. Southwood
Foster
Park,
Park,
Foster
Southwood
Park,
Park,
as well. So parks, greenery, places to go as well. So if you Friendly Fox is a nice restaurant, kind of coffee place there as well. So the 07 is just, it's coming back. I mean, not that
It's a
it ever really
wonderful
lost
area.
it, but it's really popular.
It's
right
almost
now.
one of those areas where you see on these television shows where it's kind of been revitalized.
Yeah.
But a lot of those homes never even hit the market.
Yeah.
Like I can give you, for instance, for a couple of these just last year where it went from family member to family member, and then from neighbor to neighbor, and it never hit the market.
Yeah.
A lot of those homes are that way.
You actually have people that say that, like, I want to be in the
live in the
07.
07, absolutely.
It's a thing. That's the only one. There's nobody that ever says to me, I want to be in the 25. They might say 46825.
Or they say I want a lot of square
This
footage.
school, yeah.
That's
about
what they
it.
say.
Yeah. So the 07 is our third zip code that we want to highlight. It is a great place to live, great neighborhoods, great families. So check it out.
All right, guys, number 4 on our list this week for zip codes, 46835. Arlington Park.
Yep.
Arlington Park Pool.
Dude.
Arlington Park Golf Course. Arlington Park trails that go under the road. Keeping it live in the 3-5. Square footage,
Yeah.
dollar for dollar, probably one of the better areas for you families moving here with a couple of children,
Yep.
maybe an elderly person coming with you guys. 46835. In my opinion, for zip code, for dollar for square footage,
Yep.
for the style of home you get, how much home you get, that's probably that would be my pick if I were moving to the area with a large family.
Yeah, we get a ton of people that specifically want to be in Arlington, which makes them specifically want to be in the 3-5. And it really is because it just has a long history of family-friendly neighborhood. Just that is, your neighbors will help you out, very nice people.
Yes.
The other thing is really nice homes. Again, there's very expensive homes and some ones, more reasonable in Arlington Park, so you can find all different prices in there. But the other thing really that people love is the trees. It's
in Arlington?
It's just
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, the old trees, I know my wife and I, that was one thing that she wanted was just,
trees.
if you get a new house, nothing wrong with that. You want to buy a new house, we got you. We have a lot of connections there. But, usually in those newer developments, newer neighborhoods, it's just nothing. You don't have any trees, any big trees at least.
I'm not gonna kill the vibe on the big trees, but
We
what do
like
you
trees.
think about Hacienda? Hacienda is literally
I love
across
their
the street.
burritos.
No, not the Mexican restaurant,
Oh.
bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Hacienda is literally what
Yeah.
it sounds like. They're huge. A lot of them are ranches,
Yeah.
but they're really large ranch style homes where a lot of, again, it's an elderly community that lives in there typically, but man, the homes are beautiful.
They're
They
large.
have the arches. They have
Yep.
all that, the textures. They have all the cool features that you
I
just
forget
don't
about that
see.
neighborhood sometimes. Yeah, it's
and
a
there's-
really unique neighborhood.
Large ranch homes.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful. Some of them on a basement. I really like that area.
I mean, really in that area, you can find really some of the lowest price homes as well. You can find the 200,
Yeah.
250, which is, below that, it's you're probably going to be in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 2-2, something like that. A 3-2, you can get in the below 200.
What is
but
a
it's gonna
3-2?
be
What does a 3-2 mean?
3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Okay.
Yeah, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. But then you can also, like Arlington, like I said, very expensive homes in there, 6, 7, 800. Actually, there's $1 million house.
Right.
More than one in Arlington as well. So you're looking for a house, this is a great zip code, the 46835. Great schools as well.
Coming in number 4.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the schools, but great schools as well for the 3-5. Fort Wayne community. I grew
Snyder.
up. Yeah, Snyder's a great high school. Their sports as well. I was going to say that the Georgetown Little League as well.
Oh, yeah. I
That's a
forgot
great
about
thing
that.
for your kids.
Absolutely.
As well to get involved in. But great schools. I grew up in Fort Wayne community, and I'm fine. And you know,
Hey, shout out Snyder's football team, Russ Isaacs.
Yeah.
He is a legend in this area. He did a wonderful job with those guys. So one of the things that we haven't really talked about though, in all the schools that we're talking about, most of these facilities have been to state for multiple titles.
Yep.
And Snyder's football program is outstanding, and they've been state champions multiple times. Every school we've mentioned so far
Bishop
have been
Lures
state champs.
Bishop Lures won state, I think 2 years in a row, like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was like 1A though, but so we have schools all the way up to 6A.
Right.
So the biggest that you can get, I know Carroll is, I think Homestead.
Yeah.
But anyway, so 3-5, stay alive. If that's where you want to live, we will help you get there.
All right, guys, the zip codes are in, and this is the 5th on our list.
Yes.
We would be remiss if we didn't mention this.
Man, is it rain or is that a little mist?
46802. It's downtown Fort Wayne. If you're looking for condos, if you're looking for things to do, you're looking for nightlife, you're looking for baseball games, you're looking for embassy, you're looking for culture, you're looking for murals on the walls, places to eat. Legal, yeah. This isn't graffiti, not that kind of area. But seriously, the 46802, between the parks, the pubs, the restaurants, the things to do, the nightlife. There's Columbia Street right there where they've got the homes above the shops.
I mean,
that is a really cool area.
This is something too that for us that grew up here, we never really went downtown.
No, it didn't used to be like this. We promise.
I mean, I don't even remember, except maybe the embassy. You know,
it was there, but it wasn't. The botanical gardens were there.
Yeah.
The churches were there. The architecture was there. Maybe I was just too young to appreciate it.
Yeah, that could be. But I'm just saying the amount of things to do now have just.
Promenade Park.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about that.
Yeah,
but
we've talked about Promenade Park. So
Promenade, yeah.
It's Promenade.
Sure.
Tomato. But downtown, I mean, I work downtown every single day for 5 straight years, driving downtown, parking.
Where did you work?
Keller Williams, baby.
Keller Williams.
Talk about the CEO.
I don't know if you guys can do the initials for me or not.
CEO.
Those aren't gang signs, folks.
Right. To be able to walk downtown, you're safe. There's not the violence as you hear about in other downtowns, big cities. So you feel completely safe. The amount of bars that have come up, they built a baseball stadium smack down in the middle of a downtown, and it's beautiful. It's renowned as one of the top minor league baseball stadiums in the country. And so just the amount of things to do, they've just spent so much money. And Fort Wayne, that's the thing we don't talk enough about, but just the leaders that we've elected have just done a great job at governing Fort Wayne, for everybody, for all people, being inclusive for every single buddy, but also revitalizing it and putting a lot of money to bring more people. And that's
absolutely
probably why you're watching us. Fort Wayne is one of the fastest growing cities in the country because of inflation, because of jobs, because of low crime, all of these reasons. But like I said, down in the O3, it is a great place to live.
I think we're O2. O3 is just, 03 is on our way out of there. O2 is
that's right.
is downtown in the downtown area. I knew you knew that.
Oh, it's right there.
You
can
they're
walk.
literally, yeah, like one, look, here I am.
O2,
no,
O3,
I'm not.
O2, O2,
Here I am. No, I'm not. If I
Yeah.
were to say to you, backpack, who do you think of?
Backpack? Down in the O2?
In the O2, who do you think of?
Aaron
It's
Hoover.
Dora. It's Dora.
Oh, Dora the Explorer?
Dora the Explorer. So there's an area downtown now called the Dora area.
Oh, I forgot. Okay,
where you can have open containers. As long as you're in the Dora area, you can walk around downtown. You can walk around where the festivals are, where the ice rink is, where the music plays. You can be downtown.
They even colored the trash cans.
They've even colored the trash cans. And they put signs up.
Yeah, if you've been following us for any time, Scott would know this.
Well, it's my job to be prepared. That's all. That's why I look at it.
I mean, I know you're excited about it. I'm not sure everybody's excited.
You should be though.
There's a place you can walk around as filthy drunk and they don't care.
Yeah, right. That's not. Oh no. I mean, no. This joke. That's a terrible idea.
Right. No.
But if you look at any growing area, especially, it feels like they start here, right? Like Fort Wayne did. There used to be downtown. There used to be train cars that ran downtown, right? That used to take you from areas of shopping. But then they used to have these really big, almost like malls are now, but just huge, like a Macy's, but just downtown. Shopping used to be downtown, and they've revitalized that. Columbia Street it's littered with bars and restaurants and shops, and there's just a lot of good stuff going on downtown.
And back to Dora, that's kind of the purpose behind it and the reason is to make this more friendly for people. It's like, hey, there's so many bars, we're going back and forth, like just to make it safer too. And
Yeah.
I made that up about safer. I don't know if that's true, but
Well, I think you're not sneaking it around.
Yeah.
I think there was probably some logic behind that, but it's just a cool area. But to the point, a lot of these bigger cities, as they grew, they blew up, then they imploded, and then they redid the downtown. And we're in that phase where they've redone everything.
Yeah.
They've redone the river system. They've redone the downtown area, and it was thoughtfully laid out.
Yeah.
So you guys will love the 46802, the 46845, the 46804, the 46807, the 46835. I totally forgot. I forgot it. So yeah, thanks for tuning in today, guys. If there's anything else you'd like to hear, if there's places in Fort Wayne you've heard about and you want to hear more about it, put it in the comments, guys. Give us some things to talk about. We do this for you guys. Discovering Fort Wayne is for you to make your experience that much smoother, or maybe to rule out the fact that maybe you don't want to be here based on what you've seen. But if there's stuff you want to hear about, please ask.
Check out our other videos, subscribe, check out our bloopers also, that's in the shorts, just for a little behind the scenes where we have fun as well. So check that out. So as always, we love talking about Fort Wayne because it's the city we love and we hope
It's your next home.
Let's go.